This just in, Ephraim can't dance. My Reinhardt supports the team by one-shotting the enemies. That would be an instant reject. Today we look at supports, guys. Yeah, those Mercy mains, I want to see the Mercy mains. There is no way that this is a support unit. What if I armor and I support? Oh my god. Circus. I can't wait to see some of this stuff today. Okay, I'm gonna start with stuff I expect to be supporting first. So let's start with a solid like Erica, okay? That's as supportive as it gets. The OG support unit. Okay, I mean it works. Good, like rally defense, hone speed, fortify res, and Siglinde is fine. The special should ideally be something like Moonbow when she does fight against sword breakers. Other swords. This is okay. And you just work on changing the fortify res seal to level 3. Some suggestions I could make is if you don't want to go for the full buffs, you could actually change rally defense to like drawback, use fortify defense to fortify res in the seal. Could also change TA 3 to Fury 3. Swordbreaker could be like Wings of Mercy as well, put her in better positions, especially with other units like other blade mages. Usually you use Erica with a blade mage. Use them, they should be running Fury, so they might be pretty low and you could run Wings of Mercy. This assumes that you have another red unit on the team that is combat oriented, while Erica ends up being strictly support. Thanks, Prefect. Let's go look at more unorthodox stuff. Maybe keeping Bridal Cordelia with Cupid Bow? Okay, I'll take a look at this. Yeah, I like it a lot actually. Cupid Arrow lets her jump in with Wings of Mercy to support for sure, and then heal up units like crazy with Double Breath of Life and buffs. I think attack is kind of weird here though. That's probably the one thing I'm curious about. If she's supporting, she doesn't necessarily need the attack refinement in my opinion. In fact, refining something like defense or res might be preferable, or speed, but speed is strictly used as like a defensive stat here to avoid getting doubled. But then again, you do have darting blow, so that's probably not necessary. Yeah, I think I'd still prefer like speed on enemy phase or defense or res. You probably are gonna hit like range units is my guess, or maybe melee units. If you hit range units more commonly, I think a res refinement here is more ideal than an attack refinement. Remember, support units aren't built to be fighting, like they're not meant to like kill stuff, so I like escape route here as well. That's kind of cool. This is the kind of stuff I want to see tonight. Good job. This is the only thing I recommend changing. Just Cupid Arrow change to defense or res refinement or speed refinement. Probably res or speed refinement. I highly recommend that. The attack is just not going to do you much. Overall, good start. Good start to some more unorthodox stuff. That's what I want to see. I think a similar build to this that we're going to see is actually a Lind, I'm guessing. Okay, so yeah, this is similar to the Bridal Cordelia we just saw. See, so you've chosen the speed refinement here, kind of instead of the attack refinement that we saw from Dao. And this is good as both an offensive and a defensive choice. Remember, speed can help your unit avoid getting doubled, which means that they don't die as easily. Darting Bow is fine. Geyser Dance is interesting here, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because you have Hone Attack and Hone Speed, so C and S having this, and Geyser Dance. However, a traditional Wings of Mercy would be pretty good as well, just to go in and sing or to go in and heal units by attacking with Dancer's Score, especially since you're running Darting Bow. Yeah, so make sure you give yourself that option at some point. Just giving him Wings of Mercy 3. I don't disagree with this though. I'm not saying this is bad. I think it's actually fine. A unit can get fully buffed after a dance or a sing with Hone Attack, Hone Speed, and Geyser Dance. So I think that's actually fine. Overall, solid choices. Thanks, Komachi. Support, I swear. Nice. There it is. So a +10 Nino running Dancer's Ring refined with Double Breath of Life, Fury Desperation. Some of you might look at this and be like, that's not a support build, he's running Fury Desperation. Sometimes you don't want a unit to take a retaliation hit, especially if they're fast as Nino. So if she's in low Fury Desperation range, she should be able to double safely. And yeah, so you end up just healing a unit for 21 health, which is pretty strong. And there is a lot of like arena score options here, as you guys can tell. Double Rally, Aether. But Double Rally is pretty good on a support unit anyways. So yeah, I like it a lot. You could also run Wings of Mercy in the B slot for more arena score, but then again, you do risk dying because their bulk isn't too great. At the 40 plus 10 level, when you're that high in arena, you're just going to run into a bunch of distant counter units, and Nino's going to die for sure, so you kind of need Desperation here to survive. That's pretty much it. I guess Wings of Mercy would be pretty useful in other cases, but if you run Wings of Mercy, then you probably don't want Fury as well. Could run Escape Route as well, like Fury to work with Escape Route is also kind of synergistic. But I think this is summoner supported, right? Maybe? If it is, then you're probably okay to consider that. Definitely cool stuff. Dancer's Ring can get refined, unlike Grondblade, which means that it increases your arena score for top-end Ninos. Let's look at more traditional support units. I consider this more like an offensive support than I consider like a defensive support. This is like you playing Zenyatta in Overwatch instead of Mercy or something. Ideally, what I'd want to see a defensive support run is more or less a staff that isn't Pain. I want to see a staff that's more like Fear or Slow or Gravity. And then instead of double Savage Blow, I'd like to see like Hone Attack and Hone Speed. Let's see if the other Jenny here pulled off something different. No, stop showing. Oh, it's Gravity. Wait, okay, but the C skill, man, come on. Let's run something besides Savage Blow. It's not Pain. But yeah, let's give some more supportive skills to them. Everybody likes playing offense. Show me some more defensive stuff. All right, let's look at unorthodox stuff. This is definitely supportive. I like this. So not only have you've kept the Smoke Dagger with Defense Refinement, which helps them a lot. You could consider Speed Refinement on Smoke Dagger as well, because again, you don't want to get doubled sometimes, but maybe that's fine actually. Maybe if you're just running Defense Refinement, you don't even take any damage, you just see like double ting. And honestly, double ting doesn't even matter because you're not even charging their special with card. So maybe that's fine. Actually, Defense Refinement seems fine. Fortress Defense is awesome here because you don't really care about the attack stat because all you're trying to do is debuff. And occasionally you just bonfire and blow something up. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think the low speed doesn't even matter. In fact, they're charging up your special faster by getting doubled. So honestly, this is fine. In fact, yeah, it's totally okay. You said you're considering double rally. I think double rally would be good here as well. In fact, I don't think drawback is too good because then he'd be in the back. And I don't think he needs to be in the back. He can probably be in the front lines as long as he's not getting hit by magic. Obviously, attack tactic is smart. Home speed is also smart. So this is really cool build on Saizo for sure. I think the biggest, most awesome part of the whole build though is guard 3. That is by far the best decision here. One of the biggest weaknesses of debuffing units and such with Smoke Dagger, because you're debuffing all stats, is charging up the enemy's special. So yeah, guard 3 being here is super intelligent because you'll attack and you won't have any risk of doing so. You'll just debuff them, and yeah, that's really smart decision here by doing that. Attack tactic's cool. I think if you're using him in a flyer with guidance, that's also really smart. I like this a lot, really creative. Rodrigo says keep bonfire, put Ignis. Rodrigo says keep bonfire, put Ignis. I think bonfire is fine. More consistent special procs is better than, especially to finish off units, is better than just some random giant nuke with Ignis. Awesome creativity, well done, super cool. Well, let's look at Brave Lucina. Yeah, this is good. This is pretty standard, but it works. Really cool. So Garrick Skogel for the attack and speed 3 and double drive. This is exactly what you kind of want to do here. And also the double rally to give more buffs. I think this is ideal. Lance Breaker is questionable though. I'd probably stick with Sword Breaker unless your green unit doesn't handle lances very well. Which is, it's okay in some scenarios. If your green unit is a mage that dies to Fjorm, then Lance Breaker is fine here. You know, like Nino could potentially get ice mirrored from Fjorm and die. So if you need Brave Lucina to kill Fjorm, then I guess that works. But do you really need Lancebreaker for Fjorm? No, you probably don't. Like, you could still kill Fjorm without Lancebreaker. I guess you would be fine without it. Yeah, I think Wings of Mercy or Swordbreaker are my suggestions in the B slot. But otherwise, it's fine. Solid choices. Is there another Brave Lucina to compare to? I was about to say this is offensive, but then I realized you're actually running Fury Renewal 3 and Reciprocal Aid, and ideally you give the seal to be Drive Defense. If you have Drive Defense 2, Drive Speed 2, Garrick Skogel, it's like a healer Brave Lucina, which is kind of interesting. And Reciprocal Aid. She has decent HP to use it, so it's cool. I like this. Yeah, it's okay. This is a slightly different version of it. Aether Renewal, Reciprocal Aid. Yeah, exactly. Very good, guys. So that's your more traditional type of support. Alright, let's look at more unorthodox stuff. I was just thinking, because of Sake's Blessing, you know Lyn is actually a really good user of Clarice Bow. It's okay, guys. It's fine. If you gave her Clarice Bow, she could attack this encounter users, debuff them, and not suffer retaliation. But Hamaya kind of does like a similar thing by being in the front line and just buffing your units. Like Ward Cavalry, Drive Defense, Hamaya, that's kind of interesting. And she's kind of in the back with drawback because her bulk's still not amazing, but it's not so bad because you're running Fury 3. But yeah, I think Clarice Bow with Sake's Blessing would be kind of interesting here. It gives me some ideas. Any other skills I should look at here? Oh, that's a lot of skills you've given her. Not up Shuck 3, disappointed. Uh-oh, I see Cancel Affinity 3. I think Clary's Bow would be cool here. Not just Hamaya. Overall, pretty cool thing. It's awesome. It's awesome. I guess we can just compare it to the other unit that also has a New Year's weapon. Stupid Arthur. Oh my god, come on. Yo, you didn't even refine this. That's totally unacceptable. Escape route, man. He's gonna bring his HP down with Fury, and then he's gonna bail. He's gonna dip. He's gonna be like, I'm done supporting you, bros. What a true hero, man. I'm living my immersion right here. Total immersion. He comes in to save, and he just dips. He's just like, out of here, boys. You need a speed refinement, I'd say, to bump up his speed a little bit more. Although his defensive stats are amazing. Really good defensive stats. But yeah, just a little bit more speed would help here. Escape route out. That's so good. Drive res and drive defense though, this is amazingly powerful. Like Haiguda gives 2, 5, 5. Rally defense res, you basically turned Arthur into like haha festive. I know the skill list is gonna be huge. I've seen this before. You know, you should be using Lilith Floaty. Look at this. This is what you should be using for the attack speed one. But it's a defensive stuff. It's a defensive support. It's fine. What? I didn't like Innis anyways. Gunthra? It could be Gunthra, yeah. What a hero, man. This is a hapless hero, boys. He just comes in and then he dips out. Even though his defensive stats are amazing. I love it. I love it. Well done, Circus. Cool build, boys. Cool build. Okay, let's look at Spoon Ephraim. Oh, dude. Heavy Blade. What do you mean Heavy Blade? You don't have enough attack for Heavy Blade. Why are you using Heavy Blade? This is not, no, this doesn't work. This just in. Ephraim can't dance. At least you got Speed Smoke, Rallies, and First Bite, right? But you know that you ideally, if you're going to use First Bite, you actually want to have Rally Attack, Attack Speed. How do you not have a Rally Attack Speed? Do you really not have Rally Attack Speed? Oh, that's... Okay, like, you need Rally Attack Speed here. I guess you can't use both the Rally and the First Bite in one fight, unless you get Dance. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Alex? Shouldn't you be running something besides Life and Death, though? Dark Aura instead of Aura? I mean, it's okay, fine. Fine, I'll take this as borderline supportive. Borderline supportive, okay? Borderline. I don't want to see this again. I look at another Lind. Okay, fine. Fine, this is okay. Except you didn't farm SP. This just looks like a dirty build. It's like you went to take a shower and then forgot to actually clean yourself. Mega wolf! Just finish the build. But honestly, I like it. Like, kind of. I mean, you're gonna heal up with Fury, Soul, Ardent Sacrifice, Wings of Mercy, Breath of Life Seal. It's not last minute amazing. I mean, like, this is much better than the Delphios. Stop sending me Life and Death and saying it's supportive. This is much better. You know, support involves sometimes the support actually taking a hit for other units, okay? Life and Death, not supportive, okay? It's literally Zenyatta in Overwatch, okay? Before he ended up with 200 health. This was back in 150 health Zenyatta days. And you never threw a healing orb on anybody. That is what I'm comparing Life and Death to, okay? All you did was shoot the whole time and say you were supporting the team. You support the team by killing your enemies, or you could just play like an actual DPS. Okay, let's look at the ploy bots. Sokosei's loot. This is a lot better. Fury for bulk in case you need to take a hit. Swordbreaker. It works. It actually does, because she has enough bulk with Fury to take a hit from mostly all sword users, unless the sword user has like 68 or 69 attack, which is incredibly high and unlikely. Double ploy with her Weirding Tome. This is great. This is what I want to see. Yep. Rally attack res, which is on her default kit, which is smart. So overall, like, good stuff. Just make sure you upgrade the attack ploy to level 3 at some point to complete this supportive loot build. I like it though. I think I would build something similar. So, well done. Cupid Shy says, how does she take a hit from a sword user? Oh, I miscalculated it. Math teacher, boys. It's still not the worst though, Cupid Shy. It's still gonna require 58 attack for a sword user to one-shot her. And that's assuming you don't use attack ploy, because if you use attack ploy, then she shouldn't die at all. Like, she should be able to survive most sword users with attack ploy. Compare loot to Arvis. Yep, pretty staple Arvis build, but it works really well. So Recover Ring recovers 10 HP at every turn, which is really good with Ardent Sacrifice, which you can heal for 10 every turn. So he can heal every turn. Val Flame's ploy actually reduces attack and res. It's ploy 2 for attack and res at the beginning of every turn, which is really good. Fury 3 is really important to give you extra res to get those ploys off, and then you have defense ploy, which is part of his base kit, and that supports his team really well. Yeah, and then you have Hone Speed to buff up your team, which is fine. You could use, eventually you could use defense ploy in the seal slot, and speed ploy if you want to kill Daedra, which is pretty good. So I think you should probably refine Carrot Lance with either speed refinement or maybe defense refinement. That res is really high though. Wow. Yeah, good choices on Fortify Res and Hone Speed, so you'll get that upgraded at some point. Carrot Lance, I think I would refine with a speed refinement or a defense refinement, and then you're good to go. Aether's probably for arena points, but if it's not the worst choice with Fury, honestly. Okay, so yeah, I like this Azura build. Good stuff. Let's look at another dancer for comparison. Ideally a melee dancer. Okay, we tech those. Cool build actually. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Running the double drives, I agree. Fury, Wings of Mercy. I mean, it's pretty standard. There's nothing too special here, but at least you're chosen to run the double drive instead of going like full offensive or something. Wings of Mercy 1. Oh, I see. I see what you did here. You killed a 3-star Frederick just to submit it as a unit review, and then you actually normally run Desperation. No, I see what you did here. Unacceptable. Kit Bass says I use Wings of Mercy for the Bounty Hero battle. No, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. You probably didn't have Wings of Mercy fodder. I understand. It's a good build, though. It's fine. Ideally, in the future, you kill a Kayn for Wings of Mercy 3. Okay, let's look at a healer. Soap. See, that's what I want to see. This is what I wanted to see. Something that wasn't pain. Because I am pained whenever I keep seeing pain on a support unit. Stop giving me pain. It's fine. I mean, I probably wouldn't use Still Water Bomb, but it is okay. At least it's supportive. Maybe running Miracle would be okay too. Or Heavenly Light or Imbue. Actually, Heavenly Light is a little bit more consistent. Physic Plus is going to be fine, so I think Heavenly Light would be good here. If you can kill a 4-star Riss. Oh, Mediking says Wrathful upgrade. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Actually, I don't agree with that. There's Heavenly Light. I think I prefer that. And instead of attack 3, I think I would use speed 3. You don't want to get doubled, and the extra speed is going to help you here. So I think speed 3 to bump up your speed a little bit more. And I think Dazzling is better than Wrathful. Remember, you kind of just want to avoid dying. I know she can probably take a hit, but she's going to get doubled. So change this Refinement to Dazzle and Heavenly Light and Speed 3. Those are my suggestions to improve this. Give her Iceberg. She can't run Iceberg. With Fury Fit. You can't give Fury to healers. It has to be Speed 3. Speed 3 is a great A skill for healers if their speed stat isn't unsalvageable. So some of them like Luchisius are too slow. Okay, stream's over. Solid build, boys. You were considering the synergy, okay? Considering the synergy. Listen up, guys. Listen up, okay? I'll tell you why this is a great build, okay? So we have Dazzling, Refinement, and Gravity. This means that it doesn't matter what her bulk is, she doesn't die. Okay, she doesn't die. Okay, and on top of that, you're out considering the synergy between Infantry Pulse 3 and HP 5, okay? So next time we do an Immersion story mode where you have Omega Odin, Omega Saizo, and Omega Lloyd on the same team with Immersion, you bring in the HP 5 Lisa for that Infantry Pulse synergy so that their specials, which they don't even have at 3-star, get reduced below, you know? Those 3-star units, their specials don't even get reduced at all. That's great thinking right away, okay? And because they don't retaliate on you, Savage Blow 2 for that extra chip damage. Boom, perfect build. How could I even do it any better? Well done, easy clap. GG's Felicia? Hey, I like it. There we go. That's a supportive build if I've ever seen one. Well done. Double smoke. Needs to be attack smoke 3 though. And then defense res. You're actually debuffing all 4 stats for free because it's wind sweep 3. And if you choose to fight a mage, she should win because of her high res and glacies. Wow. This is nice. This is really good thoughts. Because she sucks at killing melee units, but when she fights mages, she destroys them. And you can just enemy phase bait them, so Felicia's play in glacies just works to destroy stuff. Wow, well done, man. I think this is an amazing build for Felicia. Not even trolling right now. Super cool. Super cool use of Felicia's plate and double smoke with wind sweep. Well done. Super cool. I don't think they could actually change this in any way. I think this is actually like perfect. Is a single shot with wind sweep? Keep in mind though, you don't need to player phase with any of these abilities. Wind sweep is nice if you wanted to player phase, but you could enemy phase with the build as well and all debuffs still go off. It's really good. All you need is one shot to debuff. But on enemy phase, you still can double when you bait out mages. Well done. How has nobody sent me a Marth? This whole session, nobody sent me a Marth? Even Joe is using Wo Dao instead of Falchion Refined Marth. I don't have the dues, because you all spent it on Alm or Felicia for Marth. Is this actually a supportive Soth? What the... You do realize that Petch Cats reduces defense by 4, right? And Seal Defense 1 reduces defense by 3. These don't stack. No, Petch Cats already reduces defense. Why do you need to go from 3 to 7? This is fine though. I think double spur. Don't use Seal Defense. What are you gonna go from 4 to 7? At least you changed Life and Death to Fortress Defense 3. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it because he becomes really tanky. You steal 4 speed, you end up at 37 speed, 31 defense, 25 res, and he has an HP boon. Okay, I think I'll take it. Let's compare it to Leth over here. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, kind of works. Should be using Smite. He's using Wind Sweep, with L&D, so I think it's acceptable. Although I think you should be using double spur here. I think you should use double spur, not savage blow. That's my preference. I am support. Free to play Val Flame. Finally, I asked for Marth, you guys send me in Marth. Who's 8 Duke 8? Finally something I want to see. There's what I want to see. Finally something I want to see. Healer, Falchion Refined, Marth. There we go. Double spur. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now what I want to see next is a minus attack Marth. So that he can retain his bulk and fully support his team. You could run drive set as well. You don't have to run spur. Drives probably works a little bit better with his Falchion because it's 2 spaces. Let's compare that Marth to the other Marth. Yeah, okay, fine. Rally speed defense, spur double speed defense, Falchion. I guess the other stuff is okay. Minus attacks, you can miss kills on dragons. He shouldn't be shouldn't be the red on your team. Earth Blessing, I guess, for the attack boost. Hey, this is minus attack. Aw, no, it's neutral. I'm used to seeing Fury. Never mind. Hey, now that's cool. I like that. Double spur with Katamatsu. That's pretty awesome. Infantry pulse with bonfire. Nice choice, because you should double and probably get it off on the first combat. Failure. Wait, what? How do you have so many skills inherited and you don't even have a 40 plus 10 Olivia? How can you call yourself dedicated to a unit, have so many skills on her, but not max out the amount of merges you can have? Unacceptable. It's like completing half your homework. Come on, add more merges. Although I like the build, if you actually use it like this. I don't know about this though, bonfire quick impulse. I'd probably prefer you just run like a drive instead to make it more supportive instead of so offensive. And just see it with like a moon bow. What the heck is this? I'm so confused. Are you healing others with absorb or something? Kokoro Senpai says, that's my auto battle healer. Oh. Okay, I guess. I mean, it heals others. Okay, now I see it. Now I see the build. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So frontline healing others with absorb plus close defense, defiant defense. Okay, and then spur res is on our default kit with renewal and rehab and miracle. Okay, okay. Now I see it. Now I see it. Ivra says no unequipped staff, but you're still technically healing. Absorb. See, look what absorb does. If unit attack restores 7 HP to allies within 2 spaces a unit. That's pretty good. You actually get to heal. That's organized says, what's the interaction between renewal and defiance? It's used for auto battle. Okay, you just want to stay alive. You know, when you auto battle with healers, they always, if they have a weapon, they just YOLO in. And I guess absorb works for that. Auto battle build, way to go. Who is this gonna hit? Wind sweep, distant counter gunters. Our bonds give us strength, guys. I guess this can work if you run against a bunch of ploys. Blessed Bouquet is pretty nice for support build, drive speed, hone attack. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Drive speed. Wind sweep, I guess, works against the new Hector and the old Hector. And Zafil with distant counter. And Wendy that isn't plus speed. Okay, I'll take it. Do I have another one of those to compare to? Cool, okay, so there is one to kind of compare to. Needs to be refined though. Okay, well you heal with Renewal and Ardent Sacrifice. You kind of have a healing build there, and when you decide to attack, you heal with Blue Egg and Breath of Life. TA to make sure you only attack reds. And Daylight to heal even further, sure. Are they even like fully equipped? Oh, you got Soul. TA 3, okay. Renewal 3, okay. It's not fully troll. Yo, come on. Breath of Life 3, kill some Felicias. I'll take it, I'll take it. I think you should refine Blue Egg though with speed or possibly res. It's fine. At least there's some thought in it. Is this really a supportive build? That's not a supportive build. There's nothing supportive about this. I was gonna say this was supportive until I saw Wrath. Use Wings of Mercy. Haiguita's fine. I'm fine with that. Just use Wings of Mercy. Double drive though with Haiguita is really cool. I like that a lot. But yeah, Wings of Mercy, man. Don't use Wrath. That's not a support. What are you doing? You know, slap someone with a moonbow? Replace Sing with Harsh Command. I mean, it's fine. Like, honestly, the whole build's really good other than Wrath. I just think that should be Wings of Mercy. I think I saw this, like, during Bow Day. Similar, at least. Like, if you're gonna make her use Fire Sweep Bow, then I guess this is how you do it. With Double Breath of Life, Poison Strike. Iceberg with some burst damage here and there. I don't know about HP 5. I guess what else you're gonna put in the A slot, right? Okay, yeah, I agree with this. I guess Reciprocal Aid works to heal 50. I think it's fine. Actually, if you're gonna keep her with Fire Sweep Bow, I think that's a good build.